Moral conduct, meditation, wisdom. When we speak of moral conduct, meditation, wisdom, we are not talking about rigid doctrines. This is not dry preaching, nor is it an attempt to force anyone to believe. Imagine life as a long road. Everyone wants to go far, to move fast. But if the road is full of deep holes, with no guardrails, can we truly feel safe? That is moral conduct, Sīla. If the road has many turns and forks, we get confused, lose our way. We need a map, a compass. That is meditation, Samādhi. And if night falls, everything is dark, what do we need most? Light. That is wisdom, Paññā. Moral conduct, meditation, wisdom are as old as the earth, yet always fresh for each person, each generation. They are like three parts of a living tree. Moral conduct is the root that anchors it into the earth. Meditation is the trunk that grows straight and steady. Wisdom is the flower and fruit that open under the sun. Without roots, the tree collapses. Without the trunk, the flower cannot grow. Without flowers and fruits, the tree has nothing to offer the world. Some may say, I just need meditation. Morality is not important. But think, if the mind is full of greed, cruelty, deceit, can you really sit in peace? Some may say, I observe the precepts. I don't need to meditate. But if the heart is still burning with anger, worry, and confusion, then what good is that? Others say, I'm intelligent. I've read all the books. I understand spiritual teachings. But if you don't live morally, don't train your mind, is that truly wisdom or just borrowed knowledge? The three cannot be separated. Like the three legs of a cooking tripod, remove one, and the pot falls. Look around, the world is restless. War, deception, division, greed. What created this world? Isn't it the mind of each human being? If people refuse to uphold morality, refuse to train their minds, refuse to illuminate their lives with wisdom, how can peace ever come? And closer in our personal lives, we want happy families, virtuous children, stable work. But without ethics, calm and clarity, can these things truly thrive? The sages didn't teach the threefold path to turn people into saints or Buddhas, only to help us become whole human beings, to be kind, to be peaceful, to live in such a way that when we close our eyes for the last time, there is no regret. If you are searching for something sacred, begin with yourself. You are the temple. Your heart is the Buddha statue. Moral conduct is the foundation of that temple. Meditation is the sheltering roof. Wisdom is the radiant light shining in the main hall. So today, let us walk gently together through three stages: morality, meditation, and wisdom. No rush, no demands. All I ask is that you open your heart, listen, and reflect. If it resonates with you, try it. If it doesn't, that's okay too. These words are only seeds. If they land on good soil and rain comes in time, they will sprout. Are you ready to walk with me on this quiet little path? Take a deep breath. Let go of the noise outside. Let's begin. Part 1. Moral conduct. At first glance, the word precept or moral code sounds like prohibition, a restriction on freedom. Many people feel suffocated when they hear the word morality, afraid of being forced into rules. But in truth, morality is simply a protective fence. Imagine you're standing at the edge of a high cliff. The fog is thick. If there is no railing, would you walk with ease and freedom? You'd hesitate, tremble, retreat, or worse, fall. But with a strong fence, you feel secure. You walk freely. You enjoy the view without fear. Moral conduct is just like that. It's not a chain, but a safeguard. It gives us true freedom, the kind that is rooted in safety and peace. 1. What is morality? Morality, Sīla, is ethical discipline. It is a self-directed code of conduct that prevents harmful actions. It is not an external command, but a personal commitment to the goodness within us. Morality helps us avoid harming others and ourselves. It prevents unwholesome karma, and nurtures wholesome seeds. 2. Morality is not just not doing wrong, but protecting the mind. Many think morality is just about not doing this or that, but in truth, it is about keeping the heart at peace. For example, not killing. It's not simply because it's forbidden. It's because we don't want to sow pain. We don't want to create hatred. We don't want to live with a cruel mind. When we refrain from harming, we plant compassion. And compassion makes the heart serene. 3. The 5 basic precepts. The Buddha taught householders to keep 5 precepts because they are the root of a noble character. Do not kill. Do not steal. Do not engage in sexual misconduct. Do not lie. Do not consume intoxicants. 4. Morality and freedom. A common question. Does morality take away freedom? Ask yourself, is an alcoholic free? Is someone addicted to lying free? Is a person who cheats in relationships free? Is a thief free? Is someone who uses violence freely choosing their actions? These people are not free. They are imprisoned by habit, fear, avoidance, and regret. Morality breaks those chains. It brings true freedom, freedom from self-created suffering. 5. Morality and karma. The Buddha taught about cause and effect. Do evil, reap suffering. Do good, reap peace. Morality is like a fence that prevents us from falling into the abyss. It blocks unwholesome causes and plants wholesome ones. The one who keeps precepts is wise. They see far. They do not trade lasting peace for fleeting pleasures. 6. Morality and compassion. Observing precepts is not about fearing punishment. It is about love. Not killing because we cherish life. Not stealing because we respect others' efforts. Not committing sexual misconduct because we care for loved ones. Not lying because we don't want to deceive. Not intoxicating ourselves because we love our own being. Keeping the precepts is one of the most concrete ways to practice compassion. 7. Precepts in modern life. Many say, it's hard to keep the precepts these days. That's true. And that's exactly why they are even more precious now. Killing is not just with weapons. It includes malicious words that destroy someone's dignity. Stealing is not just pickpocketing. It's cheating at work or wasting others' time. Sexual misconduct is not just infidelity. It's manipulation, emotional exploitation. Lying is not only blatant dishonesty. It's also pretending, covering up, polishing the truth. Intoxication is not only alcohol or drugs. It's addiction to screens, gambling, anger. It's not easy to keep precepts in modern life, and that's what makes them so meaningful. 8. A metaphor. The forest keeper. A forest keeper doesn't forbid people from entering the forest. They just stop fires, prevent reckless destruction. Precepts are like that. They don't forbid life, they protect it from burning down. A student once asked his master, "Master, is it really necessary to observe the precepts?" The teacher said nothing, simply poured water into a glass. He kept pouring until the water overflowed. The student cried out, "Master, it's overflowing." The teacher smiled. Overflow happens when there are no boundaries. So too, the mind overflows with suffering when there are no limits. The Buddha never asked us to become saints in a day, only to be a little less harmful and a little more kind, day by day. Precepts are a gift to ourselves, a seed of goodness planted in life. If you seek peace, begin by not sowing storms for others. If you seek love, begin by not causing harm. If you seek freedom, unchain yourself from your own habits. Precepts may sound strict, but they are, in truth, the path of joy. Part 2. Meditation. If morality is about purifying our actions and speech, then meditation is about purifying the mind. Morality keeps us from planting harmful seeds, but the soil of our heart is still mixed with rocks and weeds. Meditation is how we soften the soil, pull the weeds, so that good seeds can grow. 1. What is concentration? In Pali, Samādhi means focus, one-pointedness, collectedness. It is the practice of guiding the mind back to one point, settling it, steadying it, clarifying it, like a glass of muddy water. If we stop stirring and let it be still, the mud settles and clear water appears. The mind is just the same. 2. Why do we need meditation? Let me ask you, how is your mind? Usually, like a monkey jumping from branch to branch, thoughts bouncing non-stop. Like a wild horse racing without direction. Like a stormy sea, waves crashing endlessly. Meditation returns the mind to its natural state. Still, clear, alert. Without meditation, the mind drifts easily pulled by greed, hatred, and delusion. Without meditation, we say things we regret, do things we shouldn't, think things that poison us even when we don't mean to. 4. Seeing the truth. The Buddha taught the 3 marks of existence: impermanence, anicca, everything changes; suffering, dukkha, clinging leads to pain; non-self, anatta, there is no permanent I. Wisdom is not just intellectual understanding. It is direct seeing. It is lived truth. To see impermanence is to loosen our grasp. To see non-self is to let go of ego. To see suffering is to stop harming ourselves and others. True wisdom always walks hand in hand with compassion. When we clearly see suffering, our heart becomes gentler. Wisdom is like light. It not only illuminates our own path, but also lights the way for others. When we see clearly, letting go happens naturally. Greed finds no foothold. Anger loses its justification. Ignorance dissolves in the light. Letting go is not loss. Letting go is relief. Like releasing a burning coal, only then does the pain stop. Wisdom is not confined to temples and meditation halls. It lives in family relationships, work and business, society and community. Wisdom helps us choose what's right, avoid what's harmful. Wisdom helps us admit our faults and change. Wisdom keeps us from being deceived by appearances. Wisdom does not arise in a single day. The Buddha cannot give wisdom. He only points the way. Whether we walk it or not is up to us. So, learn, question, reflect, examine, but even more importantly, every time you listen deeply to your heart, every time you acknowledge a mistake, every time you dare to release what is false, that is wisdom growing. Wisdom does not make us cold or distant. It makes us understanding. It makes us loving. It makes us free. If you want a lighter life, look clearly. If you want less suffering, dare to see. Closing words. Morality is like a guardrail, preventing us from falling into the abyss. Meditation is the smooth path beneath our feet. Wisdom is the moonlight that guides our steps. We keep precepts to avoid causing suffering. We meditate to calm the mind. We develop wisdom to see things as they truly are. Lack even one of the 3, and the path breaks. Take a moment to reflect on yourself. How hastily have we lived? How often have we been greedy, angry, or confused? Whom have we hurt, even ourselves? Don't rush to blame yourself, but don't ignore it either. Let it be a reminder, a chance to begin again. The Buddha never forced anyone to follow. He never demanded blind belief. He simply said, I only show the way. Whether you walk, it is up to you. And the path is not far away. It is here in every moment of daily life. Every honest word is morality. Every calm breath is meditation. Every insight that helps you let go is wisdom. Now think about this life. What is certain except change? What can we truly hold on to forever? But every wholesome seed we plant of morality, meditation, and wisdom will blossom into sweet fruits. Keeping precepts won't make us saints, but it makes us kind. Meditation won't turn us into hermits, but it makes us peaceful in the midst of life. Wisdom won't make us preachy, but it makes us understanding, compassionate. So let us live in such a way that when we close our eyes, we do not regret harsh words. We are not ashamed of harmful thoughts. We are not haunted by wrongful actions. Let us live in a way that leaves behind a gentle smile, a kind teaching for our children to remember. Let us live in a way that makes our own hearts feel light. Take a deep breath. Exhale softly. Smile to yourself. Believe this. No matter what the past holds from this moment, from this breath, you can begin again. Begin with good intention, with kindness, with truth, with serenity, morality, meditation, wisdom. May you walk in peace along this path.